Good morning, everyone, and thank you for coming. Before today's very special announcement, I want to acknowledge the University of Michigan Board of Regents. Their support, their dedication, and their advice during this process was invaluable. Joining us today are Regents Bernstein, Illich, Deitch, White, and Diggs, and I'm sure the others are busily at their day jobs and watching us on television. I'm pleased to announce that I've selected Warde Manuel to serve as the next Donald R. Shepard, Director of Athletics at the University of Michigan. My work here is now done. Warde will begin on March the 14th. Warde knows how to compete and succeed in the classroom and on the field. He's a three-time University of Michigan alumnus with a degree in general studies and a focus in psychology, a master's in social work, and an MBA from our Ross School of Business. He was a University of Michigan student athlete in football and track and field and played under Bo Schembechler. I want to thank Interim AD Jim Hackett for his exemplary service to the athletic department and the University of Michigan. Jim, could you please For more than a year, Jim served with a level of distinction and integrity befitting the University of Michigan's highest values. He accomplished a great deal in a very short time and leaves the department in wonderful shape. He brought us Coach Harbaugh, contract extensions for coaches John Beeline and Kim Barnes-Arico, a new apparel contract with Nike, and most importantly, has upheld the high expectations we have for the academic, social, and community success of our student athletes and our 31 teams. Jim's willingness to assist with the AD search has helped me identify an outstanding successor. In addition to him, I also thank the 6 other members of the Search Advisory Committee. I thank Student Government President Cooper Charlton for advice, and our search consultants Len Perna and Jean DiFilippo from Turnkey for their excellent work. We reached out and solicited broad community input, and we set the bar high in our search for a permanent athletic director. We considered a large pool of outstanding candidates. Essential criteria included a focus on the success and well-being of our student athletes in the classroom, in their sports, in the Ann Arbor community, and with respect to their health and safety. Uncompromising integrity with an absolute commitment to play and win by the rules. Competitiveness at the highest levels. At Michigan, we strive to compete for league and national championships, every team, every year. A passion for integrating athletics with the entirety of our campus community. We are at our best when our strengths as a university complement and enhance one another. Respect and appreciation for the U of M's traditions, including the importance of athletics to our students, our alumni, and our fans. We were looking for an innovative but financially responsible steward of our self-supporting athletic department, and someone who can be a national voice for maintaining and enhancing the collegiate model of athletics. Warde brings outstanding athletics experience to Michigan and embodies all those characteristics and values. He has worked in our athletic department under former AD Bill Martin. Since then, he has served as AD at Buffalo and at Connecticut, where his teams have won championships and dramatically improved classroom performance. Michigan Athletics is celebrating its 150th anniversary this academic year, and our university is gearing up to celebrate its 200th birthday. Nowhere else are traditions and excellence like ours in academics and in athletics measured in centuries. The amazing accomplishments of our teams and our student athletes bring our community together in celebration of the values and the success that we are known for worldwide. 56 team national championships, 307 individual national titles, 376 Big Ten championships, and 121 academic All-Americans. I have every confidence that our future will be even brighter, and Warde Manuel is the right individual to lead Michigan athletics into that future. Warde, on behalf of the Michigan family, I welcome you, your wife Chrislyn, and your family back to Ann Arbor. I look forward to working with you, and let me be the first to say to our next athletic director, go blue.
It is terrific for you all to be here today. I want to thank President Slissel for offering me this great opportunity to serve the university again. I want to thank the Board of Regents and Chairman Ryder Diggs for all the work and the leadership that you've had. I've been away 11 years, and the growth of this university continues with your leadership, and now with President Slissel in the seat. I want to also thank Jim Hackett. We had a chance to meet yesterday. His guidance, his leadership of this department, in a matter of over a year and a half, he has made changes that will impact Michigan and Michigan athletics for decades to come. Thank you. Please give him a hand. Thank the members of the search committee and Len Perna, Michigan grad, proud Michigan grad who I've known for a number of years, long time, and Gene DiFilippo at Turnkey for running a great search in the process in doing things the right way. I want to take a minute to thank the UConn community, Chairman Larry McHugh, President Susan Herbst, the student athletes, the coaches, the staff, the faculty and the staff, and everyone in the UConn Nation for all their great effort, success, and support of me and my family. It's been a pleasure serving as your AD for the last 4 years. UConn is a great place academically and athletically, with great people. It is already, because of its success, deserves to be at some point in a Power 5 conference, and I hope to see them do that soon. I want to thank those who have influenced my life. Some who are no longer with us, but their lessons, guidance, love, stay with me and make me who I am. While this list is extensive, I'm going to apologize ahead of time that there's so many people who have impacted my life and my development that I may not get to everybody. But I have a great love for everybody who has touched me in some way to make me better. First, my mom, who's no longer here. She passed away about 3.5 years ago. My dad is still alive and kicking at 80 years old. And his response when I told him about this opportunity was that he was proud. And as he hung up the phone, I was trying to hang up the phone and hit the wrong button. And I hear my dad go, And that made me, that was his way of saying, this is pretty cool, I'm pretty proud of him. And to my brother who's no longer here and my sister for their love over the years. The two men who've influenced my life the most have been my dad and Bo. And while he's no longer here, and I'm sure Jimmy and I see some of my teammates in this room, the character that he instilled, the work ethic, the will to win and do things the right way, the passion for life and success and driving it every day stays with me because of those two gentlemen and because of the influence of both. I'm glad to see Coach Carr in the room. The year I started was his first year as a defensive coordinator, and I want to apologize to you now that we lost those 4 games that year. I feel bad for you, Coach. Great success to offensive line for a spring, so I had to learn from Jerry Hamlin and Les Miles. And I should have listened to the old man and stayed at offensive line. I may not have injured my neck the way I did. To Terrell Burton and Elliot Uslack, who recruited me here, to Ryan Warhurst and Jack Harvey, who were my track coaches, and to Mike Gittleson, who still already sent me a text that I'm too big and I need to lose some weight. So I'm sure I'll get away some 6 a.m. workouts. And to all the coaches through the years, thank you. To my teammates, many of them who I see here, Jamie and Sue, and all you guys, thank you. Thank you for all that you have done. I just want to point out Veda Murray, who's no longer with us, who was my college roommate for 4 years and my best friend. His vision, when he was dealing with cancer, he said to me, I always hoped you would come back here and be AD, and I'm just worried I won't get to see you. So he's with me today. He's with all of us today, and I'm proud that his vision came to fruition. To my first captain, Jim Harbaugh. I couldn't imagine sitting in the back of the room the way freshmen did. Bo used to sit the seniors up front, freshmen all the way in the back. That one day Jim would be leading our football team as well as he is and doing a great job. And then I would one day come to work with him as athletic director. To me, when you come full circle like that, that's meaningful to me. And I look forward to working with Jim and all the other head coaches. And thank Hutch, who I used to water her field. She just realized 30 years later that I was the one who flooded her softball field. I see Coach Beeline, thank you for being here. I want to thank former teammates like Tim Williams and Desmond Howard and David Key and Mike Teeter, Mark Mesner, John Herman, Jumbo Elliott, who I just read said he pancaked me when I was a freshman. I remember beating him once. Mike Hussar and Yale Van Dyne and Ding Dingman, Dave Chester, Trip Wellborn, Otis, Williams, Jamie Morris, Neil Newman, to name a few of all those guys. Like others before and after us, we left our blood, sweat, and tears on the field while having a whole lot of fun. I met my beautiful wife here, Chrislyn. Chrislyn, please stand up so everybody can see you. 21 years of marriage, 23 years of knowing each other, met here in grad school. We've been through our ups and downs, but our family is stronger because of her. I do want to do a shout out to my children who are not here because they're in school, Emma and Evan, for their love and all that they have achieved in their life. There are 4 ADs who taught me how to be a great administrator and lead and provide me with the opportunities that I had to in this business. Homer Rice at Georgia Tech for a year. Joe Roberson hired me as an intern back in 1996 while I was working on my PhD. Tom Goss elevated me to full-time. Tom, thank you for being here. Much appreciated. And then Bill Goss elevated me and kept my career going and giving me more and more. And if you know Bill, he gave me more and more and no more money. I don't know if he's in the room, but I'd like to acknowledge Tom Goss, and if Bill Martin is here, I'd love to acknowledge him as well. Tom, thank you. To my former colleagues, Greg Harden and Doug Denaki and Jeff Long, Jason Winters, Sherry Atcho, Mary Passing, Joe Parker, Mike Stevenson, Keith Molin, Peggy Bradley Doppus, Bob DeCarlos, Jim Balgulian, Bruce Motti, Scott Draper, and all of those who I worked with, thank you for helping me be a great colleague and teaching me how to do that. Rob, I see you, thank you so much, and Phil back there.